Dragon Ball, horror, kaiju, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hey there, collectors. It's going to be Steven here, and welcome to another unboxing. We're going to dip back into a line that I have slowly come to love this last year after I took a look at that insanely expensive crocodile, the Ultimate Nile crocodile from the Ikimono Daisuken lineup, or the Diversity of Life on Earth Ikimono Encyclopedia. It has quite a few different names just for consistency, for titles and thumbnails and so forth. We're just going to call it the Diversity of Life, parentheses, on Earth, but it does have quite a few names, and we'll get into that. But for the purposes today, we are going to be taking a look at the Leafy Sea Dragons in the lineup, and I am very, very excited to show these two to you today. Now, these were both premium Bandai releases, which means they had one production run order window, and then once they were released, that was it. They're done. There is no intention for a reissue, possible repaint down the line. Those of you who collect SH Figure Arts, those of you who collect SH Monster Arts, just like the Nile Crocodile, that's the same thing as those releases. So these retailed originally through Premium Bandai for about 5,000 yen. Shipping in Japan was about 660 yen. That being said, aftermarket is killer. For a set, you're looking at about 15,000 yen. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about how you can get them in just a minute here. I will say that I basically have picked up, I think, all of my Diversity of Life stuff through ZenMarket. I'll talk again about them a little bit more closer to the end of the video, but if you are interested in checking them out, link will be in the description. You can also use code Steven's Reviews. When you sign up, you'll get a 400 yen coupon, so this way you don't have to pay the service fee and you get a little bit of extra just as for a referral option there. So you've seen the boxes. So this is an unboxing video, and you know, the front of the box, yeah, you've seen them both. Back of the box is pretty, it's pretty bland. But here's the thing: the boxes are nice and sleek. I'm gonna go ahead and I popped the lid on these guys. So you know, the tops and the bottom of the box, that's where we're really gonna go ahead and have you know, a little bit of a continuation of what's on the box here. But when we actually lift open the front lid of the box, because it's going to kind of open up just by the lid there, we can see that there's some information on these guys. And again, as we open these up, I'll give you a little bit more on this lineup because I've learned quite a bit more. But we get some information in Japanese, including some heights, some sizes, and so forth. And yeah, it's style for this lineup, for more so the premium releases. So let's go ahead and make sure that I am well focused here. One last check. Okay, let's go ahead and switch on over to the main camera. So not so much the yellow one, but the blue one. It's so much better here. Let's take a look. Look at that effect. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I'm really digging the blue one. So we'll open that second. So, all right, there are quite a few different types in this lineup. So there's the standard retail release. I'll show you some examples. There's a standard retail release. There is like a gashapon online where you basically play gacha games online and you basically roll the dice. It's bent. There's nothing I can do on which one you're going to get. Oh, that's so cool. And then there is the premium releases, which I think this is the third or fourth one. I could be mistaken there. I don't really follow the premium, since this is actually going to be the second True Blue only available through Premium Bandai release. Now, with this lineup, I don't know if it's mentioned here in Japanese somewhere, but they actually CT scan some of the animals if they do have the opportunity to do so. I know they did so with the ants. With the mantids, we'll take a look at those actually in a second. But here it is. I have not actually looked at these in person. Wow. Wow. Okay, so it's really dark. The boxes being sleek is so awesome. All right, so we do actually have instructions on the box itself, and the box is... I'm hoping to not damage the box. You know how sometimes you have tape on cardboard, it'll take the cardboard with it. So the knot silhouette of the Leafy Sea Dragon has a nice embossment to it, which is really cool. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and organize this in such a way for me. All right. That's my remote shutter my left arm is resting on. So support stand is pretty straightforward, and it is... Let's open this up first. You know what? When in doubt, just use your knife. Pro tip. Whenever you see a bag with this sort of ripple effect, that usually means you're able to just pull that and reuse the bag. Usually. But if you are impatient like me, you can just cut into it. Okay, so let me go ahead and actually open up the Sea Dragon, because I think I know, after looking at the diagram, how this is supposed to go. And I am correct. Alright, so let's take a look just at the painted details on... Oh, it's made of a nice soft plastic. Alright. So he is a little loose. Or she. Oh. Popped apart. So we have translucent plastic. It's used for the joints. I don't like that. Oh. Stuck joints. That is not a joint. All right, I got to work the articulation bit. So I was trying to figure out exactly how this was supposed to go. But from the way that it looks on the thing here, it looks like it goes right below the fin. So it's supposed to go for the stand in there. And then this clips here and like that, but better. So let me actually get this on there, and we'll come back to the video. Whew! All right. And with that, here we go. So we have the yellow Leafy Sea Dragon, or gold. I don't know. Gold makes it sound more intimidating since it's a sea dragon. And that one is all set up. So let me go ahead and talk you through about ordering and stuff. So with the diversity of life on Earth stuff, you know, these are mostly going to be capsule toy figures, right? So this is the one that I really wanted, the blue one. You know, they're mostly going to be capsule toy figures. So these are going to be, you know, in Japan, in vending machines, not these ones in specific. But, oh, man, look at that. Look at the... Okay, we'll gush over it in a second. But yeah, they have like crabs that I did a short on before. No tape for this one. They have geckos. They have beetles. They have ants. Some of them are at vending machines across Japan. 500 yen. Others, virtual vending machines that unfortunately you have to wait until people in Japan play them. No middleman or proxy service will basically allow you to play them ahead of time. And then you have premium Bandai releases like this, where unfortunately you just have to wait until, well, they release and you buy them on the aftermarket, or like ZenMarket, with premium Bandai now, you need to either get the URL from someone, or you use a VPN, and you make it seem like you're in Japan, and then you get access to the premium Bandai website, and then you get the URL, and then all you have to do is just tell ZenMarket, hey, this is what I would like to get. You pay them because they're buying it for you. Premium Bandai requires purchases up front, just like the US site. Ooh, yeah, same spot pretty much. And then once it shows up at their warehouse, once the item ships at release, oh, cool, that moves too. All you do is you get free package reconsolidation. And then, okay. I'm being very careful because of the translucent joints. Very bad idea. I may go over that in a video one day, but nevertheless. Yes, so they just buy this for you, and then they ship it to you when it's time to come out. That's what I did with the Nile Crocodile. Thankfully, I'm going to need to heat that up. But with these guys, I did not pay super duper over the top for them. But if you are looking to get these, you know, ZenMarket does have Yahoo Japan auctions where they are available. If there would be more in the future, you can do that. That's pretty much just how it goes. Fortunately, unfortunately, depending on how you view things, that's just the way of the world. But it's cheap. And it's better to buy ahead of time than not and have to pay more. All right. So we have our blue Leafy Sea Dragon, our yellow Leafy Sea Dragon, and I did just want to take a chance as well just to kind of talk about the line, because, you know, so far we've only taken a look at like the premium aspects. So I talked about the Gashapon Online stuff. Again, this is kind of one of those things where you're going to need a middleman service for. You can't just use a general retail website in Japan. Rogue. There's a whole set of these. Isn't that cool? And then this was available in Gashapon machines in Japan. General retail release pretty much went out of stock immediately. Look at this pink mantis. I showed crabs on my channel earlier. I did a YouTube short. Yeah, this is the diversity of life on Earth line. I have the crocodile on display, so I can't pull him out right now. But this is the lineup. In the US, we really don't have access to it that well. Bandai Collect, they had a booth and a Gashapon machine at a convention recently, but you know, we don't have access to this stuff. So if you're looking, you know, I've told you options that are available. I told you what I use. I've spent more money. Spent more money than I would like to admit. But for the Leafy Sea Dragons, as the main point of this video, I'm a little frustrated with stuff popping off. But let's just do a quick zoom in again on this gorgeous specimen. Oh man. I went to the Shed Aquarium this year after G-Fest, and they had Leafy Sea Dragons there, allegedly. I did not actually get to see them. I wanted to take pictures for a comparison for this video. Well, for the eventual review. But they were not there. So that's the review. I'm sorry, that's the unboxing and the overview. That's about all I have to say. So again, if you're looking to pick these up, they are on the aftermarket now. Again, they're running anywhere between 14,000 to maybe 17,500 yen for the pair. How much is that? You can Google it. Why am I saying to Google it? Exchange rate changes by the minute. Earlier in December, it was 150 yen to 1 USD. Now it's down to 130, so it changes. If you're looking to get these, I would say ZenMarket. I use them daily, for better or worse. Link in the description. Thank you to ZenMarket. Thank you to all the viewers who are watching the videos. We have 2023 coming up. It's going to be a big year. Thank you to the patrons. They did have a chance to view this video a day early. Thank you for your support all throughout 2022. For those of you who are still around now, for those of you who maybe hopped on for only a month or two, I appreciate it. It's always, always welcomed. Here's the end card. You can check out some other videos. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video.